Well, good morning. Pretty unusual sight. We're in a different truck today. I'm gonna show you guys right now a clip. I got my truck in the shop right now. I don't know what happened. I was driving and all of a sudden I had that boost sensor just blow out of the top, and man, it threw all my oil on the side of the road. We're waiting for this truck to warm up that we could get going. It was a buddy of mine that let me borrow this truck for the meantime. Well, not borrow, but I'm driving for him, right? But he did let me borrow it to go get my loaded trailer when I broke down. So very appreciative of that. This happened over in Wisconsin, in Racine, Wisconsin. I was on my way back with a loaded 53 footer. Right around, I want to say mile marker 338 is when it blew up. I had just passed up that sign or that exit, and it blew out. The whole truck started acting up. I didn't know what was going on. My first instinct was looking at both mirrors to see if there's any smoke. I did kind of see some dark, well, not dark, but it was like kind of grayish smoke. That's what I thought initially. And then as soon as I looked back, my warning light started beeping. I looked at my gauges right away, and yeah, my oil pressure was dropping significantly. And there was a truck driver right next to me too, telling me to pull over. He was trying to catch my attention on the CB. But when that happened, I lowered down the radio. I lowered down my stereo as well, trying to listen to what was going on. That's why I didn't hear him. But he pulled over right next to me too, trying to help me out. Thank you for the help. His name was Tony. He pulled over right next to me as well, trying to help me out, trying to figure out what we could do. But there was nothing really we could do. That sensor blew right out and it stripped everything, so we couldn't even put that back.
Head east
As much as we could. So we tried. He was there for moral support, basically, and then I'm grateful for that. You don't see that in the trucking industry anymore. This trucking brotherhood is kind of messed up now with the new generation of trucking. But it's good to see that there's still other truck drivers that take pride in their job, and they pull over to give a helping hand whenever they see somebody, that their truck just got messed up. Now, I'm glad it's not a bigger issue than it is. It is still going to cost me quite a bit, but I initially thought it was going to be the turbos, or when I saw the oil pressure dropping, I really thought, like, I don't know, my engine blew up or something. It's things that go in your mind when stuff like this happens. But when I turned the truck off, opened the hood, and I was looking at all the oil, as soon as I looked at the top of the engine, right by the valve covers, I saw that, there's supposed to be a sensor there, and I know it's supposed to be a sensor there because, I'm always watching that engine, and then it was just hanging where it was connected to the wire. But I think mechanic is gonna have it ready soon, so I won't be driving this truck for too long. So I'm grateful that I was able to work either way. So let's go to make this delivery right now. I'll continue the story, and we'll see what we take from there. Well, just in case you're wondering, that's what the truck looks like, the orange one there. That's the one I'm driving right now. Very fortunate that, one of my guys let me use it. It's better to be working and making some sort of money than staying at home and seeing how long the mechanics are going to take. But this is the one right here, International. And in case you guys are wondering, it's an automatic. I'm not used to this. It's a nice, big, spacious truck. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna complain. It's just the power on this truck is very, very low. automatic. It takes forever to be shifting as well, so it takes forever to catch up speed and it takes forever to shift. Like I said, I'm not used to this. I was already, you know, trying to press on my clutch right now, but it's not going anywhere. So let's get out of here. Just let this Walmart pass by. Now this load is not even heavy. It's only about 20,000 pounds. Should not be taking forever to shift, but you know, it is what it is. The only thing I hate is turning, bro. Like turning, I feel like it takes forever anyway, so I gotta wait till nobody's really in the way so I can turn, because I can't shift as fast as I wanted to. Big ass mirrors don't even let me see, bro. Wow. Let's go. Whoever's coming could scooch on by. Let's go. The requiring for me to do on that truck is giving it a truck wash. Man, complete truck wash, even the engine, because as you guys can see on the pictures and on the small video, all the oil is right on the engine. It's on the engine, it's on all the passenger side, like the fenders, the side panels, everything. So everything has to be washed. You know, I don't want to give DOT a reason for them to stop me and give me an inspection. If you guys don't know, this week there is a nationwide inspection again. I didn't even know about this one. I usually know about all the blitz, but this one all of a sudden it came out of nowhere. One of my friends had told me about it since last week, so I don't know. There's damn DOT and their little inspections. I don't know, I don't understand. They want inspections done to all these trucks, but they don't do any inspections to all these roads that are already messed up, that we pay lots of taxes for, because yes, we do get highway tax, and there's millions and millions of trucks out there that are paying taxes, and these roads are still looking the same. So I don't understand. Oh yeah, initially, man, I mean, the engine is not blown. It is not blown. Like I said, that was my first thought as soon as I got off that truck. As soon as I saw all that oil on my truck too, that was the worst feeling ever. My heart dropped. And then I said, when I started checking up on it a little bit further, then I realized that boost sensor had blown out from the top of the engine, which is the rocker cover. That's what it is. That's what needs to be exchanged. That's what needs to be replaced, because there was no more threading. It was smooth in there, so it blew everything out clean. There was no more threading, so that has to be replaced. The boost sensor has to be replaced, obviously, and then a fresh oil change, because like I said, it has no oil. It was almost due. I had like another maybe 3,000-4,000 miles to do it, but you know, might as well do it now since it's in the shop. And then look at all these trucks, man. Trucks and trucks and trucks. It's crazy. That's another thing too, you know, not a lot of people have the luxury of having to borrow or work for somebody else to make some money while your truck is down. I was just fortunate this time, because when I was doing my in-frame, it took about 3 weeks, and those 3 weeks I was down. So I was down 3 weeks plus all the money I had spent on the in-frame, and I was still waiting on the next paycheck, which was until I started working the week after. It's just tough out here. Just gotta make the best of it out here. All right, man. Driving the Kenworth now. Went to go pick it up last night. Real late last night. I hate picking it up at night because it doesn't give me the chance to really check it out the way I want to. I still have to go and take it on to get a truck wash because there's still oil all over the place, and all the leftover oil is just, dripping down on the ground. So I want to get it washed. That way I know it's not leaking. I thought I had seen a coolant leak too, but it must have been all that stuff they were using to clean the engine around the areas and stuff. But like I said, just to make sure, I want to wash it. And then being inspection weeks like this, I don't want to have my stuff oil leak, because like I said, some of the side fenders and stuff, it's all full of oil. The rim was oily too, and just really not trying to give DOT a reason for them to pull me over. So I'm ready to get this washed. I wanted to go to Pride Truck Wash in Lowell, Indiana, because I'm passing by there, but I feel like it's closed by the time I go by. They don't open till 6. About 4:15 in the morning right now.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted, you've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head, I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test. I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
So if I play dead, will you regret?
Alright, we're at the destination now. Getting offloaded as we speak. Engine got washed out nice. Of course, it wasn't the best, but can't complain. I like that place in Hebron. It's called Pride Truck Wash, and I mean, nothing too much to ask for on the wash the engine, but y'all can see there's still some oil residue that they left. They didn't really wash it wet, but got most of the oil gone, which I wanted. And that's what they changed. They changed that boost sensor and this top right here. Ooh, turbos are hot, but yeah, basically this top, they had to put new gaskets in between. They also adjusted the valves again. I had to put new oil. So yeah, which was this. They said this top part, new gasket. It was quite a bit, I ain't even gonna lie to you guys. They finished it in about 2 days. 2-3 days actually. Just waiting for parts more than anything. But now they told me I gotta change this cylinder right here, which I have at home. I wish they would have called me. I have it already. But they said next oil change, just change it and then take it to them so they could program everything. But yeah, I got to the yard. There was a couple leaks, man, but that was because everything that they sprayed down around there, I think it was brake cleaner to try to spray the oil right off, and everything was just dripping down. So I got to the yard and there was like a puddle towards the front. I thought it was coolant, but didn't smell like it. That's why I was so hurried to get this truck washed, get everything washed, and see if there's any more oil leaks. See if there's any coolant leaks, which was, like I said, it was a little alarming when I got there, but seems to be running fine. Came to Columbus, Indiana, which is about almost a 4-hour drive. Drove pretty good, pretty smooth, nothing to complain. But it's a hot day, hot day. So I was just checking on the truck. Let me go inside, turn it on, and turn the AC on, because Jesus. There it is. Let me show you guys something, man. I really hate chrome plated stuff. I would rather grab stainless steel. That's one of the reasons here. Ugh, look. Starting to peel. So can't do nothing about that. It's just gonna start peeling. Nice truck wash. This side was pretty good, man. It was all oily, starting from the hood all around here. You guys can see the stains on the black plastic. Have to deep clean that later on, but at least most of the oil is gone. Got to get a new seal for this cab because it's dripping, a little drip. But yeah, here's the truck. Yeah, with all the maintenance, well, not the maintenance, with all the labor and the parts and everything, it came out to be $2,150 as a total. But yeah, I want to give a shout out to everybody around me that helped me out. Obviously the mechanic got my truck ready in decent amount of time. My boy Chico, he went to go and pick up my loaded box when I was stuck out there. I was able to call a tow truck driver, and when the tow truck driver was heading that way, my boy Chico was heading over there with a different truck because he had already worked all day, so he was way out of hours, but he did what he could to get a different truck, which was the orange truck that our other friend, our friend Isis, we call him Isis, but his name is Isaias. Him too, thankful for him. Who else? My wife. Thanks to my wife, she was driving me around everywhere. She still is, because I only have one car right now, but she was driving me around late at night when I went to go pick up the truck. So thank you to everybody that was around me and helped me out a lot in this breakdown right here. But that'll be it for this one. I kind of just wanted to give an update about all this truck situation that I had. So I was fortunate enough to have the truck fast, efficient. I was able to use that other truck. It's parked right next to me. I'm in my parking lot now. What can I say, man? Like I said, this comes with it being an operator. It's part of the game, part of trucking. You're always gonna have breakdowns, or major or minor, whatever it is. You know, we gotta take care of it. This time, unfortunately, it cost me a pretty penny because I had to get it towed. I couldn't get the oil to stop, and I couldn't plug that hole up no matter what, because it has a lot of pressure. So even if I added a gallon or two, it wasn't gonna make no difference. It was gonna split right out. So I didn't want to damage my brand new in-frame engine, so I called a tow truck. They were pretty good, man. They didn't charge me that much either. It was pretty cheap. I really recommend those guys. They've helped me out a lot. Obviously, it hasn't been the first time that I got towed. So, and I say they have the best prices because, man, I remember one time I broke down with the Volvo, and to move me right around, man, I want to say like 20 miles, I grabbed, or the officer, it was an officer that stopped right next to me, so he's the one that called the damn tow truck, and the tow truck, man, They costed me like right around $725 for like 25 miles. And this one right here, so I was over at Racine, and so it was pretty much the same price, so it wasn't that bad. Like I said, they have good prices. Again, if you guys have any questions, any remarks, any comments, leave it all in the comment section. You guys could also look for me on Instagram and TikTok as Trucking with Sal. I have more pictures, stuff like that on Instagram. It's TikTok. I don't really post much, but you can still find me there. You can send me a message there too if you want to, private messages. I've gotten a lot of people from my Spanish channel going over there and asking me for advice, help, and stuff like that. You know, anything I could give, anything that I could give, I'll give it back. Advice, help, whatever. You know, I'm not gonna ignore you like that. I know some people are a little too prideful to be giving them their advices. Or if you have any comments, any suggestions on what I could have done or what I could do and stuff like that, leave in the comments, send me a message, stuff like that. I always respond. I'm always active here on the channel too. So thank you for everybody that be watching the channel, and thank you for everybody that's supporting it. If you guys want to support the channel, the way you can support me is by liking the video, commenting, sharing, and the main thing, subscribing. So subscribe, like, share, please. Thank you, and we'll see you on the next one.